little slight project here. Picked up a striking knife blade, or iron I should say, from Hock tools. Nice piece of steel. And I'm going to make some scales for it. So what I'm going to use here is my miter box. I'm going to show you what I've done with this. I've just screwed up a scrap chunk of wood on there so I can just put this in my vise, and it makes it so much easier than having to chase stuff around the shop while you're trying to saw it. So I'm just going to cut off whoops. I'm thinking I don't think it's quite wide enough for two, taking into account the curve of the blade to cut it with. So I'm going to have to, oops, I'm going to have to use two pieces, unfortunately. For a manual miter box, having it attached down there like that, it's all the difference in the world. So I use this a lot. It's just so much easier than my chop saws back in the other room, and just for some little diddly little cut like that isn't worth running back there and plugging it in. So we'll see what we come up with as we make a handle for this rascal. Okay, this Rockler, what do they call it, a thin rip jig or something like that, an indispensable tool in my shop. Have to have it. It's got a little roller right here. Put it just before the blade, and you're ready to go. Now this is going to require I'll get it from the back side. Just be careful. Pulling it from the back side. Drill some holes here. I should do this on a drill press, but I don't know how much crap is in the way of the drill press, so not much of a job. Not worth digging the drill press out back in the other room. Theoretically speaking, Get something like that. Oops. Need to glue it in. Oh, got that one upside down. What a dummy. Anyway, here's what we'll end up with. The handle that we'll need to further shape after we get it glued in there and drilled. Glued. So, just saw a couple of pieces of dowel and I'm in business. Japanese saw, take care of that in no time at all. One pull of the Japanese saw, that's all it took. Okay, we're going to do a quick epoxy mix here. Went together too good, now I can't get it apart. There we go. I forgot to put my gloves on. I got that nasty stuff all over me. Yeah, put some clamps on that. Clamp the sucker up real good. Oops, forgot the filler. Okay, that'll be it. Let's dry. What's the drying time on this stuff? 15 minutes with a 24-hour cure. So, being it's like 10 o'clock at night, I'm just gonna leave it there till tomorrow. It's not gonna bother anything sitting there till tomorrow. Certainly not gonna bother me, so. That'll do it. Let's see what we got. Oops. Go back and shape that up a little bit and see what come up. Okay, here we go. On Hock striking knife, a striking knife. Smooth up. Oil and beeswax finish on the handle. Gives it kind of a, not sticky, but it gives it a good grip. That'll work in there. That'll need a couple more coats after that soaks in, but yeah. Now I'm gonna need to strike a mark. Got a completely flat side and then two pebbles. So put that completely flat side up there, and then there's your line. Probably can't see it on their camera, but you know, perfect line to chop to or saw to or whatever you're doing to. Anyway, interesting little project. Easy, fairly inexpensive, and then nothing better than a nice striking knife, marking knife, whatever you want to call them. Thanks for watching.